that's what we should be talking about all the time. And it's a winning issue. That's how they cheat. They, you know, I don't want to go over the election again, putting in new ballots that have never been voted about, no signatures. They'll try anything because they know they can't win otherwise. And along with that in Philadelphia, let's go to, is that Sean? Stephen in Philadelphia, you're on with Mark.
How are you doing? Hey, Mark, how you doing today?
Real well.
Yeah, of course, you know, elections fraud is part of it. I just very quickly just wanted to say, Liz Cheney hasn't destroyed her father's name. Her father, you know, I was a fan of Bush and Cheney, but those two were part of the problem as well. You know, they're in on this whole criminal cabal. And that's what I think we're beyond the point where elections can remedy this. You know, look at, I'm convinced that China and our elites and bureaucrats worked together, brought COVID, the Chinese to kill off a lot of their elderly population, and it allowed for our elites to get rid of Trump. And they were willing to kill millions to do that. Now, look at what just happened with the leaks in the Pentagon. We find out that audits of our Defense Department reveal that hundreds of billions of dollars can't be accounted for. So what we have going on here is that we have a group of people, sizable, on the left, and aided by compromised people on the right or in the middle, who are literally stealing from the American taxpayer hundreds of billions of dollars. They don't mind that the country is falling. And in fact, they teach young people growing up that the country is worthy of falling because of its awful past. So, I mean, at some point, we're going to have to say, we can't do with elections. We need hanging, literally. You steal hundreds of billions of dollars. The death penalty is what you need.
Well, you're even more cynical than I am, but I'll say this. As a kid, I used to believe, like I said before, in the FBI, Department of Justice. I no longer think anything's impossible. I was probably the first one on the air that I know of, at least, that thought the assassination of President John Kennedy was a conspiracy. I've said it forever. I think Dennis has come my way now. I thought it was crazy when I heard it as a kid that the CIA was involved. I believe that now, and even then I had some notions about it. The CIA, the FBI, I believe anything. I now believe that maybe Johnson made up the Gulf of Tonkin. Who knows? Weapons of war in Iraq. I can't believe I've come to the point where I don't trust my own government. That they'll say and do whatever's convenient. So I'm not as far out as he is, but you've got to ask how these politicians get so rich, right? You have McConnell's wife, who I think she's got companies in China or affiliated with it. Follow the money. Trump wasn't wrong. It's a swamp. People who gravitate to power are not good people, for the most part. They're not there to make a difference in our lives, to make it better. They're there to be self-serving. That's what scares me. That's what worries them, that I can no longer believe the government anymore. COVID was just one example. Dennis was right all along, from the very beginning. They'll say anything to get power. They don't care about the country. They care about their own gratification, their own power, their own perks. And we had a lot of Republicans. I mentioned them. Tillis, Cornyn, and McConnell, of course, the leader of them. And then what do? They vote to reinstall him as majority leader. What do you have to do to get rid of these people? So we got to do it ourselves. I don't know how much time we have. Let's go to, I think we did David in Encino. Let's go to Marty in Kent, Ohio. Marty, you're on with Mark.
Hello, Mark. How are you, sir?
Real well, Marty.
You had asked for opinions on the differences of states, the two different existences of states. And let's just say we'll call the one state the red states and the other one the blue states.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you will not be able to have two states existing next to each other just by the sheer nature of the left, who will be occupying the blue state. Just by their sheer nature, they will eventually have to invade the red state. and they will make up whatever lies necessary to justify that invasion to convert them over to a blue state, because we just can't hit those red states having freedom, having a good commerce, being able to make products and sell products and have a good economy. We just can't have that.
So
It will not work.
I'm not being totally facetious. We need to build more walls. Between the states. Look, it sounds crazy. I'm obviously kidding around.
I know. I've heard a number of different talk shows talk about separation of states in two different states existing, and I just keep thinking, there's just no way. There would no way that the blue states would stay happy in their within own boundaries. They would eventually, by have to invade red states.
My God, thanks for your call. It's worse than I thought. Now they're invading us from state to state. They can't be happy just staying in California or New York. You're right. They got to ruin it for the rest of us. Let me know what you think. 1-8-Prager-776. Mark Eister in for Dennis Prager.
Real Prager fans who want more can join my subscriber site and listen to the show commercial-free with YouWantPragertopia.com.
Cable news. Noisy, out of touch, on repeat. Tired of all the lookalikes? So are we. Salem News Channel is here to change the game. Streaming 24/7 free on your TV with the greatest collection of conservative voices. Home to Dinesh D'Souza, Andrew Wilkow, Brandon Tatum, and more. Like you, we say what's wrong and what's right. Unfiltered and unapologetic. Salem News Channel. We're the answer to the mainstream media. Learn more at snc.tv.
Hi, this is Jason Hansen. I'm a former CIA officer and best-selling author on safety and preparedness.